What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today I'm going to read the script from my flashlight review in my native Boston accent, no holes barred. So alright, here we go. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Olight Perun Mini. Out of the box, the Perun comes with a magnetic charging cable, a Velcro attachment patch, and a lanyard, because you need a fucking lanyard with your headlamp, right? The Mini also runs on an IMR 16340 rechargeable battery. Yeah, it better be rechargeable. Not like you're walking in a Walmart looking for that shit every time you run out of juice. So now we're moving along to the test portion of our review. On this channel, we always let the light run at its highest output first and then allow it to step down until the battery life is completely depleted. I'm going to tone down all the specification nonsense because you guys aren't going to pay attention to that anyway. Because let's face it, this is how things are usually going to happen in the real world. In an emergency situation, you're going to grab the light, you're going to turn the fucker on to its highest settings so that you can see what the fuck you're doing. Then it's going to get really hot and you're going to burn your fucking hand. You're going to probably yell at somebody because why the fuck is my 10mm socket missing again, Barbara? We all know you're just here for the beam shots at the end of the video anyway, and the whole point of this review is you want to know how good this flashlight's going to be for $70 fucking. So moving along, the Mini doesn't get that hot. It only got up to about 102 degrees Fahrenheit after about a minute, and it stayed below 100 degrees for the total runtime of 1 hour and 53 minutes, including the step downs. So that should be more than enough time to change a tire at the side of the highway in the middle of the fucking rain at 2 a.m. Because why the fuck did we need to go to your mother's in Vermont for the second Christmas in a row? For fuck's sakes, Barbara. The Mini is a pretty cool light though. It's IPX8 waterproof rated, so if you drop it in the toilet while you're making a pee run, who the fuck writes this shit? At 2 a.m. you're not going to damage the light. The Mini is also impact resistant up to 1.5 meters unless you throw it at the fucking wall or at your buddy's head because he spilled beer on your carpet and now you gotta hear your wife bitch after he leaves. The Mini is pretty lightweight as well. It weighs just under 2 ounces, or for you meth heads, it weighs about 52 grams. They also got this little Velcro garter belt or some shit that you can get from Olight so you can use it as a headlamp or something, so there's that too. So enough about the technical specs, now it's time for those beam shots you guys have been just dying to see. And Prepared Guys, final thoughts.
Alright guys, so we're taking a look at the Perun Mini, or Perun Mini, and this has a runtime on the ultra low setting, the moonlight mode, 4.5 days. That's 2 lumens, can't really see much, so we're going to step it up to the low mode. You can see a little bit of light. That's 15 lumens right there. That has a runtime of 25 hours. We're going to step it up again to the medium mode. This is 65 lumens with a runtime of 6 hours. And we're going to step it up one more time on high. That's 250 lumens with a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes. And then we're going to step it up to 1000 lumens, which has a runtime of 1 minute for 1000 lumens. So not too bad. And this is what it looks like. I'll do a quick side-by-side comparison with the S1R Baton 2 and the Perun Mini. Baton 2, Perun Mini. Not too bad.
Are you kidding me?
It's starting to fucking rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do this now. Alright guys, now we're indoors. I have the Olight Perun Mini. We're going to go into the 2 lumen moonlight mode. We're about 10 feet away from the wall in front of us. And this has a runtime of 4.5 days. We're going to step it up to the low mode at 15 lumens. This has a runtime of 25 hours. We're going to step it up again to the medium mode of 65 lumens. This has a runtime of 6 hours. We're going to step it up again to the high mode. This has a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes. We're going to step it up one more time to the turbo mode, which has a runtime of 1 minute, and then it steps down obviously after that. Then it has the SOS mode, which 1, 2, 3, and that is also at 1000 lumens. Now I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with the S1R Baton 2 at 1000 lumens and the Perun Mini at 1000 lumens. And I'm going to adjust the ISO just a little bit so you guys can get a really good idea of what's going on here. So this is the Perun Mini. You can see it's a little bit more diffused, and this is the S1R Baton 2, which has more of a focused beam. Pretty cool.
So guys, my final thoughts on the H1R. Wait a second, no, this isn't the H1R, this is the Perun Mini. I couldn't really tell the difference. I mean, the one giveaway should have been that this one's orange and this one isn't, but you know. The only difference between these two lights, guys, to be really honest with you, is the milling. The milling's really different. Obviously, you're gonna get 1000 lumens out of this, and the clip placement is different. I mean, that's really the only, these are identical in every single way. Body shape wise, you're looking at the lens is basically the same. The heat dissipation is going to basically be the same. Getting less lumens out of the H1R. Obviously you're getting a slightly different runtime. They're comparable though. There's not too much of a deviation between you. You get 6 days out of this one for the moonlight mode. You get 4.5 days out of the moonlight mode on this one. So it doesn't really, I mean, it's really preference at that point. They're basically the same exact price. This one's been out for several years. This one's been out for several days. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's not too much of a difference here. The only thing that really was kind of like one of those things that I went, oh, that's cool, that's different, is that they came out with this cool little patch. I actually thought of something like this a few years back, and I just didn't do anything with it. So Olight, props to you guys for coming out with it because you have a multi-million-dollar company. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I think it's a good idea. I think this is kind of innovative where, you know, you have the hook and loop. You can put it basically on anything that's hook and loop and stick it there. So if you have a hat, you can stick it on the hat. If you have a backpack that has, you know, a place for it, you can stick it on a strap. It just makes it easier to hold this, and it actually holds it pretty well. You're not going to lose it. You can see how it's nice and tight. You have to actually yank on it to get it out of there. So cool overall. I don't like this strap that they have. This is just some dollar store junk in comparison to this, but it is something that they included it for $1. You know what I mean? That's what it came down to. So you stick this on your head, and then you stick the light in here, and then you just stick it right like that, and there you go. You know what I mean? You're good to go. It's something cheap. It's something lightweight. It's pretty cool. It's fun. It's new. It's cool. It's Olight. So I mean, guys, if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on one of these, go ahead. You're not going to lose out. You're not going to really gain too much of a difference compared to the H1R Nova. I know I compared this to the S1R Baton 2 because that's because I wanted to show you guys like the output of 1000 lumens versus, you know, the 600 lumens of this. You know, you're going to get a big difference, obviously. You know, the Nova, not the Nova, the H1R on this side, the Perun Mini on this side. They're different lights, but they're the same, you know what I mean? So it's really not too much of a innovation from Olight, and we've been seeing a lot of color changes lately. And I'll be honest with you, the fans are kind of getting frustrated with that, but it is what it is. If you're an Olight fan, you're just gonna kind of like work with it. You're gonna go, okay, cool. Is it a new light? No, it's a new color. Oh, what'd they change this time? Oh, it's the milling slightly different. Oh, they changed the clip placement. Oh, it has a little bit different lumen output. I don't know if I'd call that innovation, but it's definitely something different. Am I gonna buy a Perun Mini versus the H1R? Obviously, I'm gonna buy the Perun Mini. It's different, it's cool, it's new. You know, it's got better this, better that, but only slightly. So if you have one of these already, you really don't need to buy one of these unless you really want one. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful and informative. And until next time, guys, stay prepared for more different colored lights from Olight. Again.
If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please feel free to smash that subscribe button now and click the notification bell so that you can get notified each week when new videos come out. New videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This has been The Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.